Once again, welcome. My name is Hiro Matsuda, and on this program, we're going to be talking about the Bonniwa, and more specifically, Bonniwa in a box. Now, the Bonniwa that I developed is a spin-off of Hakoniwa, which translates to a box landscape. So what I did was to take the teachings of Mr. Kawamoto and the Psyche and the box that I read about and created the Bonniwa in a box. This is a box. It's a very simple box actually. It's made out of 2x4s and a 1x12. The dimension is approximately 36 on the outside, 33 on the end, and about 9.5 on the inside, and 12, a little bit over 12. So that it's 1x3. And it's kind of a long box, but it makes for a dramatic presentation. And this is one of those that the average person should be able to make. Like I said, this is just a 2x4 redwood. And then you put the 1x12 and just put little feet on it. Remember the feet, because if you don't have that, it doesn't drain well. So the only thing left for me to do with this box is for the drain hole. So I'll probably drill about 6 or 7 holes and we'll be set to go. When it's filled, one of the first things you got to do is make sure you pack this part. Make sure the corners are packed. As we build, we don't want this to settle in funny spaces. So what you want to do is initially pack this part down really good, really good. Now, we got 4 gallons of soil, and I'm going to bring another 2 gallons so we could keep track of how many gallons of soil goes into this little box. Okay, what I've got now is another 2 gallons of soil and rocks. I usually start this way. Get a bunch of rocks, get ready to go. Put it about here and find the right angles. Okay, and what I thought I'd do is to use this rock, and then this is at the edge of the water. It could be the ocean, the lake, it really doesn't matter. It goes on that side, and this side is where the trees are. And then because there's a prevailing wind, they'll be slightly tilted in that direction. Something that's very thin and place it like so. It looks heavy, but we have plenty of planting space. So I selected, not all of them are as good as this, but I selected many that will probably work. So I'll go ahead and do a trial fit and see how it comes out. So I have the rocks roughly placed. So I guess what's going to happen with this is that it's going to be a body of water all around, and this is an island. Let's look at a top view so that you can see I'm building a pocket so we could put the plants in there. And that's the key. We already have 4 gallons of soil, and then we'll be able to put more in between the rocks. And when we're done, this is going to be very easy to maintain because only a few small plants are going to be in a big box. Here is a trial fit. You're probably going, what the heck is this? So busy. Well, I guess if I pruned it a little bit, you'll see the potential. So I'll most likely do more touch-up. But basically, this is what I'm visualizing. And you can see that there's only 5 plants in here, and 3 were 4-inch and 2 were 5-inch. Basically, these are starter plants, 2 to 4 or 5 years old. So it doesn't take a lot to make Bonniwa. I'm going to have the tedious task of having to pack carefully in between the rocks and the roots like that. So I'll do that, and I'll take a look at the finished product. Simple as that.